Good morning. I'm Holly Gans, and I'm CEO and founder of AnimalBiome. I'm a microbial ecologist who's been studying animal-microbe interactions for nearly 20 years. AnimalBiome is a translation of research that I began at the UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine and is leveraging the latest science on the microbiome to improve animal health. So what is the microbiome? It's a community of bacteria, fungi, and other tiny things that live in and on us. These microbes are foundational to our health and influence the functioning of our digestive, immune, and nervous systems, and more. And this is also true for our favorite pets. Modern lifestyles, including exposure to processed foods and medications like antibiotics, are harming our microbiomes and leading to an increase in such diseases as obesity, IBD, allergies, and other conditions that have been linked to imbalances in the microbiome. I'm going to start by telling you a story about Marigold, a cat who came into a local animal shelter suffering from chronic diarrhea. She was promptly scheduled for euthanasia because cats like this aren't usually adoptable. But at the last moment, she was whisked away by a local rescue and ultimately adopted by a kind woman named Tracy. Tracy promised Marigold that she would give her the very best life possible. Tracy tried everything to help Marigold, but Marigold would always relapse. This went on for 4 years. Then Tracy came to us, desperate for a new solution. We performed a microbiome assessment using contemporary sequencing methods and found that Marigold had an imbalance in the composition of gut bacteria and that there were 2 groups of bacteria that were overrepresented. Marigold was one of the first cats to try our microbiome restorative supplement, and she responded within days. When we looked at her microbiome after she completed the full course of 50 oral capsules, we saw an increase in bacterial diversity, including the representation of key groups that we found to be associated with health. Now, nearly 2 years later, Marigold remains in remission. It turns out that Marigold is not alone. In fact, there are more than 9 million US households with a dog or cat currently suffering from a chronic digestive condition. And these households are spending more than $4.5 billion on medicines and supplements to manage these conditions. $4.5 billion is a lot of money being spent on solutions that don't work. And it's not just costly and inconvenient to care for a pet with a chronic digestive condition. Ultimately, it's heartbreaking. In the case of inflammatory bowel disease, it's linked to the development of gastrointestinal lymphoma, which is usually fatal. Each year, there are 300,000 cases of lymphoma diagnosed in the US. We are working to break this cycle. In our pilot study with dogs and cats, we found that more than 80% of them reported an improvement in clinical signs associated with a chronic digestive condition. Based on the success of our pilot study, we've brought to market our microbiome assessment as well as our gut restoration supplement. In fact, our gut restoration system is our most popular product, and it includes 2 microbiome assessments for before and after completing the course of our supplement. Our products cost more than 7 times the best pet probiotics on the market today and demonstrate that consumers are willing to pay a premium to help their pets recover from a chronic digestive disorder. Since we brought our products to market in 2017, we have built the world's largest database of pet microbiome samples, and more than 1,000 dogs and cats have taken our supplement with positive results. Even though our capsules are artisanally made in California today, our margins exceed 60%. So you may have heard that we're the company selling poop. But the fact is, we are actually doing deep science. And these pills represent a minimum viable product for those that we will create in the future. Our objective here was first to help animals with something not available any other way today, but also to better understand the customer pain point and their willingness to pay for a solution. It's also allowing us to build a database which we are using to identify key bacteria associated with gut health. Our aim is to isolate these bacteria and create a new product category that we're calling endomicrobials. These are species-specific microbes not the microbes found in today's probiotics, which come from soil and human infants. Furthermore, our patent application covers not just the process for making our product today, but it also covers the combinations of microbes that we're identifying as being foundational for gut health and important for restoring it in ailing pets. We are still a seed stage company and have grown largely through word of mouth from our customers as well as veterinarians. We have more than 30 veterinary practices currently using our products today or recommending them to their clients. And we're on track to triple our 2017 revenue this year. We are a highly motivated team, 2/3 of whom have a doctorate, and we're on a mission to use science to improve animal health. As you can see, we've accomplished a lot with very little investment. With the right partners, we can grow this into a billion-dollar business and save the lives of millions of dogs and cats. Thank you.